Hi, this is Sreya in Googly Goals, presented by Googly Mania. Today we have with us our very favorite Ranabir. Ranabir, today we will be discussing about our Morocco and Portugal match that will be right at 5 today. So see, this is probably a do or die match, right? So Morocco has actually lost their first match against Iran. Fine. So this is a very crucial match for them. So I would like to ask you that what do you think that what will be their approach today?
Well, we have come to the day 7th of this year's World Cup and we are back with the games for Group B. And in Group B, we know we have got 4 teams. We have got Iran, we have got Spain, we have got Portugal, and we have got Morocco.
Okay.
On the very second day itself, we saw that Morocco lost by an own goal against Iran. And late at night, we found Cristiano Ronaldo coming with a fantastic performance, and Morocco and Portugal coming with a 3-3 draw against the Spanish team. Now, if Morocco loses today, they will be out of this year's World Cup.
Yeah.
And that's why it's going to be pretty important for them. At least they need to eke out a draw to stay in the tournament. And when you have two big teams like Spain and Portugal, you have to play well. So if they have some sort of ambition going into the knockouts, Morocco need to give their best performance today. And for that, they need to be very strong with positional football and defense as well. So if you are going by the scores itself, in the very last match itself, although Morocco lost the match, they didn't play badly. Probably that's the irony of the match itself.
Exactly. That's the point. See, as you mentioned about Ronaldo, he scored a hat-trick, right? As we see, and that was marvelous. At least from the viewers' end, it was awesome.
Absolutely.
You will also agree to that. So what do you think that what will be his take today?
Well, if you look at the team squad with which Portugal has come out in this year's World Cup itself, yes, they have got Guades and other players who can play in the forward, but in the last match we have seen the attack of Portugal is dependent on Ronaldo.
Exactly.
Now it's not something 4 World Cups before Ronaldo was pretty young. He used to play for Manchester United. Now he is 33 years old. So he can't play with the same pace which we've expected something around 12 or 16 years back. So he has altered his game. But whether that will suit the needs of Portugal or not, that's a big question. Because he was the only player other than Jose Fonte in the last match against Spain who ran the least amount in the field itself.
True.
That's a big problem for Portugal, because when you know that if you can stop one player from scoring goals, basically you're ensuring that you won't be defeated. And it's easier for Morocco today because they know that the hit man is Ronaldo himself. If they can stop Ronaldo, automatically chances of Portugal scoring goal today will be minimized to a greater extent. But they have got good players like Moutinho.
Yeah, right,
they have got Suarez.
That's the point. Okay, so I'll be taking a cue from your words only, that age matters, right? You also think that age matters. So you think that Ronaldo should stop playing after this World Cup or so? You think so?
See, football is a very different game from other games where we see. In case of other stalwarts like Roger Federer or Sachin Tendulkar, these games, if you are technically pretty strong, you can play with new technologies and good fitness regime. You can keep continuing playing.
Sure.
Something around 2 decades back, we saw cricketers coming into the age of 30 or 31. They used to retire. But nowadays, we saw Sachin playing at 38 also.
Very true.
But for Ronaldo, because he is one player who has set a benchmark with his fitness level. And that's why I feel this is no doubt his last World Cup. Chances that he will be playing again in Qatar is minimal. But the problem is that he doesn't run that much, and the goals which he has scored in the last match, out of his 3 goals, 2 goals were scored in set pieces, one from penalty and another in hat-trick, another in free kick. And the second goal was that actually a blooper from the Spanish goalkeeper David Gea. So I say that in all aspects, if you look at Ronaldo's game, he's fit, but probably not agile going into these sort of high-profile matches. And he has got few matches to prove his mettle, and definitely he wants to compensate. And right now, with Rajan Cheryshev, he's the highest goal scorer in this year's World Cup with 3 goals. And probably he's one of those persons who loves to win trophies, loves to win getting all the awards. So he has his eye on Golden Boot also. So we would love to see Ronaldo in the scoring sheets again, and that would definitely be a big boost for Portugal's chances in today's match.
So I guess you're a very diehard fan of Portugal.
I won't say that, because this group is very tough, and I'm not pretty sure whether Spain can emulate their performances today when they'll be playing against Iran. And if you look at the group scoring sheet now, you'd be amazed to see that Iran is in the top now. Then we have Spain, then we have Portugal, and then we have Morocco. So for the first time, we are seeing an Asian team right at top.
Yeah.
Probably they have minimal chances of going to next round. But to some extent, after first round, this is something pretty interesting. And I would love to see new teams coming up.
Yeah, that's very true.
Even
all the viewers would love to see the same thing. Exactly. So, see, we are going back to the game itself. The back four of Portugal has not been much convincing in the last match. You think that Fernando Santos look for a defensive cover against Moroccan wingers?
Yeah, absolutely, because when you see one of the primary defenders for Portugal, Pepe is in the wrong set of 30s, around 35. Then they have got Bruno Alves, Jose Fonte, Cedric Soares. I was seeing Jose Fonte, who is basically a flop from West Ham United, and he wasn't being able to play well. It's sheer good luck that Ronaldo managed to score goals.
Exactly.
But you cannot rely against such teams, and don't forget that Morocco has got a pretty young attack, and at least they can run pretty well. That's one thing which demarcates this specific team from others. So that's why it will be a huge task for the Portuguese defenders, and probably we'll see change in strategy. Probably Portugal won't be playing open play, which we have seen the Spanish in a game against Spain. So Fernando Santos will definitely ensure that Portugal doesn't concede a goal early in today's match. Otherwise, it would be difficult, because Moroccan defense is very, very strong, and they didn't concede a single goal in the qualifiers to the World Cup. And that demarcates how strong the Moroccan defense is,
right? Exactly.
And how much Ronaldo needs to work hard if he has to ensure a goal for his country.
Very true, very true. See, we will be coming up with some more interesting questions, but before that, we would love to take a break.
जिक्र जब भी जीएसटी की होती है तो नजरें ढूंढती हैं जीएसटी दोस्त विकास धनानिया को।
नमस्कार विकास जी, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आने के लिए।
विकास धनानिया बात करते हैं पूरी जिम्मेदारी के साथ
कि यहाँ पर गुड्स को रिसीव्ड नहीं किया गया है। हाँ, लेकिन तब आपको ये प्रूफ करना पड़ेगा कि भाई हमने तो हैंड रिक्शा से मंगा लिया है।
आम आदमी जीएसटी को जानना चाहता है, लिहाजा सवालों का अंबार है। इन्हीं सवालों को समेटते हैं हमारे होस्ट राकेश। हर ट्यूसडे और फ्राइडे रात 8 बजे होस्ट राकेश और दोस्त विकास धनानिया हो जाते हैं आमने सामने, सिर्फ आपके लिए जियो बांग्ला पर। देखिए जीएसटी की बात दोस्त के साथ जियो बांग्ला पर।
And I am back in Googly Goals by Googly Mania. So I have Ranabir with me, and we were discussing about today's match, Morocco and Portugal. See, we have been discussing a lot about the strategies and the extracurricular things about this match. So we have, before every match, we predict something, right? So for this match also, we will be predicting that this person will play like that, this person will be going this way. So the similar way, we project the scores. So I'm projecting something. So I would love to know about your take on this.
Well, going into the current form of both the teams, especially the first matches and the friendly games which we have seen Portugal and Morocco playing, I can say it will be something 2-1 for Portugal for today's match. Morocco will be strong, but not strong enough to win this match.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, that's
so being a Portugal supporter, you are going to that end.
Well, not actually Portugal supporter, because if you see the performances, if you see the star players who are going to play for both the teams, and obviously you know that this year, as far as the African nations are concerned, barring Senegal, we haven't seen inspiring performances. In yesterday's match, I saw Senegal playing pretty well, and they defeated the Poland by 2
Right.
goals, and that was an inspiring, aspiring performance. And in today's match, Portugal will need to win, because if they draw this match, it automatically implies that they'll be having a must-win game against Iran, and we know
Very true.
it's not easy to score against a team like Iran. And if Morocco can make an upset, then the last match against Spain will be a roller coaster match. And when you know these African teams, when they play, and they have, their style of play is very different. Portugal, they are basically with some sort of South American style. They rely more on passes.
Okay.
And this Moroccan team is all about muscle play, power play. So contrasting style of play we'll be seeing at Luzhniki Stadium today.
Football or soccer is all about passes, that we all
Absolutely.
know. So like, I would like to ask you one more thing, that based on Kolkata, so you think Kolkata will be supporting more to Portugal today?
Yeah, definitely, because it's all about Kolkata. You can divide like a peel of orange or apple or anything like Messi or Ronaldo.
Oh, yes.
So this match, Ronaldo is playing, and rest assured that Morocco will be getting support from all the Messi supporters today. And all Messi haters will be supporting for CR7. That goes without any saying. I guess many people are already ready coming back home so that they can see this match today.
Oh yes. So you think that there are Messi haters?
Obviously, because, and to some extent, you know, in India we have got so many Portuguese people living in Goa and others.
Right.
So, and in our city also, we have got people who can speak Portuguese, who can know Portuguese. That sort of soul connection is there altogether. So we do have good supporters from Portugal. So you can expect them rooting for the team.
And definitely, Kolkata is in love with languages.
Yeah.
And so with the soccer game, so like, see, we have the match very soon. So you must be enjoying it. And so am I. So like, and our audiences, they are also equally eager to enjoy it. So let's say goodbye to them for today itself and enjoy the match. Morocco and Portugal. Bye.